Hello guys, and welcome to episode 18 of my Napoleon Total War campaign, playing as Great Britain, going for world domination victory. Just a little disclaimer, I am a bit old today, so if my voice sounds any different, that'll be why, but the show must go on. So today, what we're going to be doing to start is grabbing the Duke of Wellington out of Munich, and we're going to be attacking Napoleon in Stuttgart to push him back to Corsica, from whence he came. So let's go ahead and do that. Move out of Munich. Looks like it's going to be happy with us leaving, which is good. And yeah, now we have to take on this battle. Now they will have a lot more men than us, but we do have the cannons at our disposal. So hopefully that will put us in good stead. Let's jump on in. We also have to take Gibraltar today, and then I've got to plan my way to take the islands. I think Corsica is actually going to be quite difficult to take, because if it's their last settlement, they'll just be pumping out loads of men on the island. I'm going to have to make sure that I have a decent army to take that, otherwise it's going to be quite awkward. Anyway, this battle, it's quite foggy. Need to find a nice place to put my cannons, which is not looking too great at the moment. The way the terrain is kind of awful. I guess the left side would be best because of this ridge. Yeah, I think that we're gonna focus on the left hand side. So I might have these start here and then move forwards and then unlimber at the start, and then we'll have a couple further down shooting across like so. I think that's how we're gonna do it. And then we're gonna need a couple units to the right side of these. I'll probably spread them out to the max once I get a chance. I will probably put these guys in the center here. I will try and spread them out a little bit more as well. We'll have a couple on the left hand side. Then I've got my light foot. Not sure what I want to do with these, so we'll just wait until the battle has started and we get our line sorted out, and then we can go from there. The Duke of Wellington doesn't have to worry about being hit by cannons, so he can actually stay relatively close. Just don't want to get him sniped by a random shot. We can keep our dragoons behind. Alright, let's start the battle. Move these up. Okay, and then we can line up in between these. Actually, I might limber these up as well. Just move forwards a bit more. Alright, let's put the defensibles on the left flank. Alright, and I'll have a couple units in between, and then we'll have the guns go up to there. These ones can stay on the right hand side. There we go. Lovely. Move this light foot into light infantry behavior, and we'll just put them in the center here. I might move another unit of light foot to the left. I feel like the left's going to be hit pretty hard, just with the way that I'm spreading this out at the moment. And we're going to want to move these forward slightly, and then unlimber them once I get into position. There we go, that'll do. Right, the cannons are unlimbered. Now we just need them to fire onto their cavalry. That's what we want to take out first. I'm not sure about having the light foot in the middle here, but they're useful for protecting the guns. Having the extra bit of firepower in the center means that their cav can't just like charge into our guns that easy. Alright. Well, we are firing away, so now it's just a matter of waiting. These are the 9-pounders that are actually attacking already. They're getting some hits onto the Fusiliers, but not really doing too much damage. Let's make sure we hit the cav here. That would be better to shoot at. Well, those cav have come a little bit too far forwards. Now all of my guns are firing at them, I think. And what may be best to do, instead of having this like flank so wide, is actually just bring them back like so. That way we can make better use of the cannons if needs be. Alright, let's just keep smashing these chasseurs. There we go. Oh, they're going to take like multiple canister rounds to the face. Oh dear. Goodbye. Well, that's an entire cavalry unit destroyed. One down. There is one coming round our right flank. I'm not a fan of how they're shifting here. May want to relimber my cannons. I guess I can always adjust for my cannons. Like if I limber these up. Okay. Just put these like so. Yeah, we're going to move this back a bit. They will start coming towards us soon. I thought the left side would be weighted heavily. It normally is dependent on how many troops you put there yourself. I'm going to need to get my cav back. Okay. We have Inspire now on the Duke of Wellington. I don't know if I've missed that before. Maybe he's just picked that up since he's a max rank general. I think they get it at like max command stars, so he's now like level 10. I think he gets the Inspire ability, which is really useful. I think it temporarily buffs a unit. Boost morale, improving their ability in battle. Okay, there we go. That's what it says. Rally is just kind of in boosting morale, but doesn't increase their ability as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure what these cav are doing. Like I'd almost like to turn some of these cannons round, just shoot them, but I don't think we can shoot at that angle because of the way that we've put them. So I'll just chill for now. Let's just adjust this line, make it a bit more of a kill zone. I think the Duke of Wellington also has like kind of like an encourage effect as well. I mean, all generals do, I think. Where if you have them near your units, then your units have higher morale. These cannons really aren't hitting the mark right now, are they? Look at that. Wow. Oh well. Doesn't really matter all too much. As they come over the ridge, they'll take an absolute beating. Napoleon is still good, surprisingly. Normally I'd have gone for a general snipe by now. I guess there are a few shots landing. Gonna limber up one of these units. And we're gonna have it move to the left. And the way that we can manipulate this is actually deploy the unit behind our current line and then have our men fall back, then open fire with like canister, for example. So that's what we're going to try and do. I'm not sure if we'll get there in time, but we'll give it a go. Hopefully my cannon doesn't kill any of my artillery crew. That would be a bit awkward. And now we're good. Gonna keep an eye on those cav on the right hand side. Oh, they've come into line of sight here now. see if we can take out Napoleon whilst we're at it. And then I'm going to turn this one to canister. We'll do like one volley towards Napoleon. See if we can get him. Well, we've taken him down to 5. I guess we may as well just keep firing. Like point blank accuracy, so surely we're gonna get him. I say. Let's change these ones to canister. Fire well. And Napoleon's like the last man standing. Does he run? Napoleon's run away. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful with this. Because currently the cannons are quite exposed. Alright, let's have these fall back.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Ooh, ouch. I don't think we quite got into that square formation in time. Oh well. We're not doing too badly. It's 2v1 on the left. I can probably have my dragoons run through and kill that armed citizenry quite easily. I probably don't want to be shooting into the back of my men there. That's not a good idea. But we can clean up those guys. That's fine. Okay, great. We just need to break them since it's a settlement battle. I'm just waiting for the armed citizenry here to break. There we go. And we can run through. Right, any other armed citizenry? There's some there. We're just going to charge into them. They're the best target just because they have such low morale. I think we're also going to end up hitting the Fusiliers here. Oh, we sent some of them flying, that's for sure. But we're going to want to pull back from that because we got stuck engaging the wrong unit. Okay, and we go with the cav. And that will hopefully help out quite a bit. I'm just wanting them to break. Can we... Let's get some infantry in there as well, because I'm not sure that charge was enough. Yeah, we lost quite a lot of cav in that charge.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Okay, we got him. That's it. Job done. A little bit messy. Some of my units took a lot of damage, but this is totally worth it because it's the last big army that France has on mainland Europe. So we'll end the battle there for the heroic victory. Cool. 466 lost. And I don't think we lost a single unit, so I'm quite happy with that. We'll go ahead and peacefully occupy. Just move away from that awkward sound. Sorry about that, guys. That bug is horrible. It just puts like such an awful sound in your ears. We'll fix up the classical university and get that working again. And that's actually going to spend most of our money. But that's Stuttgart back in our hands. Now that just leaves us bordered with Austria, Hessen. Actually, Hessen, I guess, could go and take Munich, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'd be more concerned if they came and attacked Stuttgart, which they could do. Fortunately, we do have a lot of cannons still, so that's okay. Now, one thing that Michael Stahl is going to have to do is kick out this fleet from the trading port here, and then kill off this little army, and then, yeah, they're going to be isolated to Corsica. Just trying to work out when this merchantman's heading. Looks like we're taking him all the way over to that trade node. This is a rather large fleet. And we've currently got them raiding the Ottoman Empire's trade, but it's not very much. So I'm actually going to have these come up and help kind of blockade Corsica. And then we have Henry Reynolds, who can take Gibraltar. So let's go ahead and do that. We can hopefully surrender. Yep, cool. And we'll instantly exempt them from tax. The tax there is 25. Nice. Alright, let's get that fixed up. And if I use the port, I think I can maintain movement range on the ships. So let's embark. Yeah, good. Okay. Now we'll go to Palma with that army. And hopefully take that from Spain. Okay. Well, that's all the lists done then. Let's just go through the fleets quick. Make sure that they're all on trade nodes, or that they've moved. Wait, what are we going to do with Nelson? I guess he can just head back towards the Ottomans to keep an eye on their navies. That would be the best idea. And we can have good old George Elphinstone head towards Corsica as well. We'll stick to the trade as we go. Great. Because we already moved like these ones, right? Yeah, we got a big old trade fleet coming down. And we are recruiting more. We've got 2,000 left. I'm currently spying on that rebellion, which might take Barcelona. We got the one in Madrid that's giving us sight over all of Anatolia. Actually, no, never mind, that's not Anatolia. Iberia, sorry. Anatolia's over here. What am I talking about? Okie dokie. Right, that's it. Let's move on to the next turn. France is going to be heading towards our capital once again. Napoleon would like peace for 990. I don't think that's a good idea. I think they can do better than that. If they gave me like all of their technology, then I'd probably be happy. But otherwise, no. And we're probably ahead of them in technology because we took their universities quite quickly. Although they start with like 3 universities, I think, France. Oh, would you look at that? Hessen's coming down for a piece of Munich. Okie dokie, you can have it. As long as they fix it up, I don't really mind. And Spain, are they going to try and set up an ambush or something? They've just moved like really close to my army. Anyway, Bavaria's lost, which is fine. We can't really take it back though, not straight away, because I don't have the army to do so. So what I might do is just fall back to Switzerland, where we have the supply depot, and the supply warehouse, sorry. And we'll just get a turn of replenishment, and then if they decide to come and attack Stuttgart, we can just go in and take it back. That's what we're going to do. Just kind of bait them in there. Just taking those places and going backwards and forwards really doesn't matter. It's all about just destroying the armies. But Barcelona was taken. Catalonia is free. But we're having none of that. Let's go ahead and smash them.
Siege them.
Alright. Looks like we're just going to have to jump straight in. I could have auto-resolved this and probably won, but I don't want to lose any units unnecessarily. We want to keep all of the units alive because we work through replenishment. Like in Empire Total War, with the replenishment system being about like spending money to fully replenish units, it works a lot better. Like you don't actually mind like losing units entirely because you just buy them back anyway. Whereas in this case, with the slow replenishment system, you're better off keeping multiple units alive because you overall get more replenishment. Either way, we don't have too much trouble here. We could probably just put a load of cannons on the left and just blast these guys to pieces. But I don't really want to play off. I guess we could do that actually. Let's put a unit of cannons on the right side of the trees. And then we'll put a unit or 2 units of cannons on the left side of the trees.
Cannon ready, sir. Artillery reporting.
Yeah, we'll put these 2 here.
Yes, sir. 6 pounds.
And we'll just blast those at the start. Alright, and then we just need units in between, so... Let's see, shall we? Which units do we want to use? And we could just have, say, 4 units in between. Light foot we can keep on the flank. And then all of these can be on the right side. We can have some on the far left side. And then maybe keep these as like reserve. Yeah, I might just keep them as reserve. Put our general into the trees, along with the cav for now. Okay, we'll start the battle. Make sure we're targeting the hussars. And off we go. Lovely. Loads of damage done straight away. Look at all these men that got hit as well with that initial volley. It's pretty crazy. I just need to spread these out. There we go. Oh, they do have their own artillery. We are going to have to worry about. We only have to make units shatter. We don't have to kill them off. Because again, it's element battle. There we go. They are gone. Next one. Right, shift these over to the left if they are moving left. I'm going to have to figure out a way to take out their cannons. I guess the cavalry goes first. I'm going to have to let these guys fire. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Nasty old hit there. Alright, that unit got destroyed.
Artillery reporting.
Alright, next one. I really shouldn't have let this rebellion happen in the first place. It's a pretty big mistake on my part, not exempting the town from tax. I guess I just didn't notice. I could actually start marching forwards on the left. There we go, right, good.
Artillery.
Our intention is to shatter them every time. Now their general unit's on the right hand side, that's another unit of hussars. I think they're going to come over to the left. Looks like it. Our army is actually coming forwards, slightly. I'm going to target the artillery for now. A bit of an artillery duel going on. Walking their men straight in front of their own cannons. This is very cool though. Gotta love those rounds coming in. I'll speed things up a bit. Just hoping we can get close enough to like trigger them to attack us properly. We've already taken out one of the guns, which is good. Ooh, those hussars are going to have to be careful. Shots coming in onto the armed citizenry there nearly hit them. I'm going to shift my cav over to the right flank, or left flank, sorry. Because a lot of the armed citizenry are on this side and we can frontally charge them with cavalry. And they will break. The militia maybe not so easily. Yeah, for example, this unit that's about to be in range of our light foot can definitely smash them with a volley, fall back, and then charge them. Now, the trouble with doing this is that the armed citizenry haven't fired yet, but we should be okay. I'm not sure they'll form in time. Or maybe just... no, never mind. I was correct. That charge killed so many of them. Perfect. Right. Get out of there, men. Get out of there. Great. First unit down. Let's do the next one. Actually, there's a bit too many there in order to charge in. Give them all a chance to reload and then fire away again. Just trying to get them to spread out a bit more. That's why I keep falling back. Then we can really get the charges in. Might just make them rout anyway. Bring them closer and closer to the guns. Stop these firing, canister, fire at will. I think we can hit the armed citizenry there. keep falling back. I'm going to shift this unit of dragoons to the left, and we're going to charge this full unit of armed citizenry. Should be able to get them pretty well. Just got to kill enough to make them rout. Okay, good. Now shatter. Fantastic. Alright, let's move them back. There's something happening over there. This isn't a good engagement at all. We'll just charge into the armed citizenry on the edge. Cannons are going to work. Canister's doing a great job. Got a little bit of a forest skirmish going on in the woods. That's going to be an absolute massacre, that charge. Yep. Alright. Pull back again. Well, these cannons have been pretty useless on the right hand side, but the ones on the left are doing well. We'll probably charge into the militia and finish them off. Morale's pretty low. A good charge into them will do well. One Lightfoot. Get some extra shots in. And we'll have you fall back. Just giving them move orders as the charge comes in to just stop them firing rather than giving them a stop order. So it puts them in a better position for what comes next. There we go. Just need them to shatter. Need my men to stop firing.
Is soon to be yours.
One thing that might be worth doing for me actually is to change the keybind on the stop command. Backspace is like really difficult to get to, which is the main reason I don't use the stop command more often. And we can use the trees to get through and charge the armed citizenry there, so we'll go ahead and do that. These forest skirmish continues. Start walking up on the right flank, I think. Good. Hit the armed citizenry nicely. And they are shattered. Good. Alright. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. Don't want to come out of the trees whilst the militia are facing towards us here. It's not a good idea. If they come into the trees, it's fine, because we can just charge them through the trees and not take much damage from a volley. Alright, that unit, I want them to shatter. Most of the others are dealt with. We've still got the 3 reserve units back here as well. This battle has actually gone really well. And we have got a little more aggressive than usual, which is nice. Alright, let's just finish off those cannons. I guess maybe we could just charge the militia behind. That's okay. They aren't formed, so they'll probably just take the charge and Be goners. There we go. Go kill off the cannons. These guys are going to have so many kills.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, wow. That must be the forest engagements. When they're just not hitting anything, so they're just constantly engaging. Wow, they whiffed that charge completely. Oh, never mind, they went for the arm citizenry. I must have clicked the wrong thing. Oh well. Another unit there, getting some free shots in, unfortunately. Oh, let's just charge through the trees, kill the militia.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we are in range to hit the hussars, I think, with these cannons, so we'll give that order. Oh, never mind, they're not going to fire. It's fine. Yeah, well, we took them out nice and easy. Let's just come at these from all sides as well. In we go. All right. We'll just have these 5 units move towards the cannons. They aren't unlimbered, so they won't be firing canister into our lines anytime soon. Oh, saying that, they just unlimbered. Okay, well, best we spread out to the max then. Otherwise that's going to hurt. And we'll just speed things up. That's the only 2 units that we're going to get rid of now. It just fired, so we'll make the charge. Oh, please don't reload in time. Give me some nasty canister. Oh, grim. Yeah, that one whiffed completely. Good. There we go, just getting in there with all we got. Perfect. And there we go. Jobs are good. And the battle there, heroic victory. Barcelona is ours once again.
Undaunted.
Good, we'll peacefully occupy, thank you very much. Alright. And, well, hopefully we can leave there now and it not be too unhappy with us. Never mind. They're still unhappy.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, we'll leave our militia there then. And we'll carry on. Need to get back towards Navarra. And be ready to attack Spain. Alright, Catalonia didn't last very long. Lasted less than a turn. And we'll have our spy now move out. We'll probably head towards mainland Europe. Towards like Russia, I guess. Because we don't need him there anymore. I think he was originally doing that before the rebellion popped up. But Magistrate, we could build that in there. One thing I do need to do is just keep upgrading the buildings in London. Just so that we can get this to the max level. I think there's a special building that I was told about, so we'll try and go for that. I need to keep upgrading the stuff in Scotland as well. Just keep maxing those out. Cool. And get the drill school going in Paris as well. Very nice. That's going to spend most of our cash. Now we do have a big battle here to do.
Your humble servant.
I think Spain tried to hide this army with an ambush, but it didn't work. We can't fix up this port though. We will try and take them out. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. And yeah, I am kind of starting to feel a bit awful. So I'm going to leave it here for today. Next time around, we'll use Alexander Abercrombie to take on Jean Rapp. We need to wipe out the Spanish army there. We need to kick these guys out of the port. And basically start blockading Corsica. And be prepared to attack Spain. So that's going to be interesting. Let's just see what's on Palma quick. There is a small army there. Okay, so it might not be that easy to take, but we might give that a go. We'll see. See how I feel. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.